boiled potatoes, chopped onions, a slice of bread, a little bit of semolina powder, grated carrots, some peas and some spring onions, a little bit of coriander leaves and some ground cumin seed, roasted and ground cumin seed powder. Mash the potatoes well so that there are no lumps. You can use the masher or you can keep on adding the ingredients.
Should you add them slowly or add them all at once?
You can add them all at once or you can, but see that the potatoes are mashed properly. I don't want any lumps in there.
Do you have any recommended pots that we should use?
You could use a flat vessel, a deep bowl, so that you can see what you're mixing in, and it should be a little large vessel so that you can mix in all the ingredients comfortably.
Okay.
See, we need to mash it evenly so that there are no lumps or clumps inside. I have told you, add in all the ingredients. So I go in with all my ingredients. For a child also to do it.
What are you doing right now?
I'm just trying to add in some pepper powder, or you could use green chilies depending upon the amount of
Spice you want?
yeah, how hot you want it to be.
Okay. It's already looking very delicious.
Yeah. I've already put the pan to heat. So the pan should be heated enough first because it's a
Consider keeping the pan at about between 3 and 2 depending on what stove you're using.
just put in some oil there.
So you're gonna put, what type of oil is that?
I'm using olive oil right now. You can use any oil that you need to fry.
Okay. And about how much should you be putting? Just enough to fill up the entire pan?
Yeah. It'll be shallow fried. I have some beaten eggs here. So just in case you want it a little more crunchier. Wait, let me open this.
And what are these again?
These are beaten eggs. We'll give it to you a little non-veggie taste and a little exotic taste to it. So it makes a real kebab-like flavor.
Sounds delicious.
Oh yes, it will be. Smelling so good.
Well, you guys can't smell it in the video, but trust me when I say it does smell pretty good. What should it look like by the time you're putting it in the pan?
Yes. I'll make little balls.
And, okay, so it's kind of like Play-Doh, I have to admit.
Yes. And I will keep those balls ready.
It looks delicious.
Yeah. I'll keep them ready here.
And what is that right there? Oh yeah, not sanity. Keep yourself sanitized when you cook. It's like the #1 rule. You don't want to get the people eating your food sick.
My oil must be really warm. It must be real hot, not warm.
Is there a way you can measure that?
Oh yes, just put your hand on top.
And you can kind of like...
Just put your hand on top. That's the easiest way. You do.
So you're kind of beating the eggs a little more just to kind of...
Yeah. See, I can just check whether my oil is hot or not. Once they boil up, I know my oil is ready.
Help me clarify one more time. You don't have to have the beaten eggs, right?
You don't have to. You can just dip them in any other batter that you wish.
Okay.
You could use them in a batter of plain flour, or you could just breadcrumb it.
We're already looking
Because
very
today is
delicious.
Christmas Eve, I'm just trying to make it a little bit special with eggs in it. It tastes better.
So is that kind of your recommendation?
Yeah?
Okay. Is there any sort of safety precautions you should take to make sure you don't burn yourself?
Oh, just use a deep, shallow pan.
Okay.
Heat on.
And how much should you turn it up to about?
Put it on here. See, they are not sticking to each other.
Is that a very important thing if they're sticking?
Oh yes, once if they stick up to each other, you'll find it very difficult to flip them over.
Okay, and so is there a way you can fix it if they are?
And the best way is the easiest way to use the eggs so that they don't stick to each other. The egg is done, you see? We don't want the egg to be raw.
And how do you know when to flip them?
Oh, you just look around and you see when it's done on one side.
Is there
It's
a,
absolutely easy for any child, even for a child also to do it. Yeah,
how long should we leave it?
just let it be cooked on both sides. Let it be golden brown on both sides.
Okay.
You can pause it.
So this looks very delicious. I'm very excited to eat this.
Oh yeah, sure.
So
Can we
that is, what's it called again?
mixed aloo veggie tikkas? Mixed veggie tikkas.
Okay. Well, this looks delicious. I guess
Oh,
let's
yes.
go eat.